What is going on, we back at it again, bro, with some more Return of the Fallen Gods type beat, bro. Last episode, this nigga Cobris took my goat Vegeta from Barris' planet. Barris about to crash out. Oh my god, and Barris and freaking Rino about to fight too. Oh my, you keep trying, my nigga, bro. Barris, I don't know what you did to these other guys in the past, bro. For you niggas to keep holding a grudge and shit like that, bro. Like, they been dead for like a cool minute, and they still won't beef. They still won't beef, bro. Hey, bro, let it go, bro. Let the shit go. Let it die, bro. Leave it in the past, man. Where it needs to be. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god, bro. But anyway, yeah. Oh my, this nigga Cobra is trying to eat Vegeta if he don't impress him. What type of bullshit is this? What type of shit is this, bro? You're not eating my goat, nigga. All right, you little damn rattlesnake, bro. You're not eating my nigga, bro. If I can, like I said, that's it. I said rattlesnake. The disrespect. You damn Cobra. You know what I'm saying? You're not doing it, bro. We're gonna skin your ass alive before you do that shit. You know what I'm saying? On me. But hit it with an up to like, man. Comment down below and subscribe. Bro, to 3K. So you're not subscribe. Oh, subscribe to Alex, man. Get bro to 2 million. To 2 million. You know what I'm saying? And y'all, we that close from to Sparking Zero. I saw some leaks. You know what I'm saying? I think they look like we got GT, of course, but I think we got the movie characters too. You know what I'm saying? I think the next trailer, I think the next trailer we're gonna see will be movie characters, and I think they're gonna hit us with like with a 180. I think they're gonna hit us with like all the roster. I think they're gonna scroll down or up or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we got, you know, a little bit more characters. You know what I mean? I saw Janemba, Tapion, Harudigan, Garlic Jr. The transformation when they took the small one out. It's just cool. You know what I'm saying? It's Garlic Jr. Who gives a fuck? Took the small version out. I ain't gonna lie. I did play with that nigga in Tenkaichi 2 and 3. I did play with that nigga. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? Just to talk my shit. You know, nigga, I can beat you with this nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just to talk shit. You know what I mean? But who else? Dr. Wheelo, he in that mug. You know what I'm saying? Kid Goku, Dragon Ball. I saw him. He don't have his grade A transformation. That's another thing. They took out all the grade A transformations for the Saiyans. The tails. So Kid Goku, he can't look at the moon. Turles, Raditz, Nappa. You know what I'm saying? They can't transform. That's tough. It was cool to have, you know, all those great apes. You know what I'm saying? We saw Slug. Just about everybody from the whatchamacallit, from Tenkaichi 3. It's still Super 17. I saw a tweet on Twitter. That shit was funny, bro. Like, where is it? The trailer ended. That nigga, they got Super 17 eating a fucking burger or some shit, bro. Talking about good or some shit. I'm like, bro, this nigga missed the whole trailer, bro. That shit funny as hell. But he could be DLC. You never know. We could get 17 probably with like, cause we ain't got Nova Shenron either, so we could get 17 with Nova and Ice in the DLC. So that could be a thing too. But anyway, I'm rambling. You know what I'm saying? I want to see all of these and Sparking Zero modded. The modded story. Oh my god, that should be so clean. Anyway, let's go. Reno versus, oh shit. I gotta make sure this is the right motherfucking video. I gotta check the playlist. Yeah, okay. You know it could be too short. You know what I mean? Oh my god, Beerus, do not disappoint me, bro. Because if this nigga beats you, bro, he is not letting that shit go. That nigga Broly, bro, he ready to crash out. He gonna go. You got them hands up, though.
Oh, now you've done it, Destroyer.
Crash out, Beerus. Crash out, bro.
Whenever you want, make demands and disrespect me on top of it all.
That's what I'm saying.
Not on my watch, you won't. This is going to be one lesson that you'll wish you never asked for, Rino.
Even before Beerus got his instinct.
That you continue to play along with your obsessive desire to best me isn't going to help you.
Like after seeing Goku get Ultra Instinct, he got Ultra Instinct.
Because enough is enough. You've taken liberties with me for the last time, and I'll make sure that by the time this day is over, that you regret ever thinking about coming here to pursue your challenge against me, Destroyer.
Meanwhile,
in the meantime, when then venturing back over into Universe 14 and seeing Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta battle against
my
Cobris'
goat fight for his life.
It was only just during the middle of Vegeta's engagement against Cobris' minions was when Vegeta then went on to respond. So, is this seriously the best that your universe has to offer here, Lord Cobris? These brain-dead minions of yours can barely land a single shot on me, Vegeta continues. Now, don't be ridiculous to send such weaklings after me when they are all but a waste of my time and space, Destroyer.
Talk your
For you
ish.
to go as far as to test my resolve against them and not you is but a slap to my face. But I'll go and show you on exactly why sending your servants after me was a big mistake, Destroyer. Well, this mortal warrior seems to have quite the mouth on him. Wouldn't you agree, Lord Cobris?
Hey.
Meredith went on to ask.
Baby girl, you disrespect him, he gonna disrespect you right back. He don't give a fuck who you is. Bro was chilling, minding his business. Bro, then he got caught up in the whole nigga moment. Crazy.
As I'm beginning to wonder on if that's due to his overconfidence or his lack of awareness for where he is and who he's talking back against.
Looks like he using Blue Evolution.
His bravado, Destroyer Cobris went on to respond, because it only goes as
my
far
nose
as to
one.
remind me of his pathetic excuse for a god of destruction, Beerus, and the way he goes about by conducting himself. It doesn't concern me. To which, upon one of his elite soldiers being shown having to elbow Vegeta in the spine,
Oh,
was
blew
when
his back out.
Destroyer Cobris went on to then continue, because what mainly concerns me is to see if this mortal is truly worthy of having anything to offer, or if he is just like all the others who came before him, unworthy and undeserving of existing within the same realm as us Destroyers, but I can feel it within him. Because if I can sense a greater and much deeper darkness that dwells beneath the very bottom of your very soul, mortal, can you? To which, upon Cobris now being shown stopping Vegeta's body with simply one finger, was when Cobris went on to then continue. And if I didn't know any better, then
Like,
I take a guess and
is he legit sensing evil in my nigga heart, bro? Sensing the darkness in my nigga heart? Or he just the god destruction shit? You know what I'm saying?
say that you were once a killer just like me.
Oh yeah,
Isn't that right,
oh yeah,
Vegeta? And
oh yeah.
if I'm proving to be correct on my assumption about you, then what happened to this dark nature? Cobris went on to question. Be honest and tell me, did you trade your true nature in for a much weaker one at some point in your life? Because if you did, then that would make you just like your destroyer Beerus, a disgrace. With Vegeta then quickly responding, a disgrace, huh? Well then let me go and show you on just how disgraceful I can truly be, Destroyer. Now
Mother
stop
I'm dead in this
behind
shit.
your army of lizards and fight me. But then it was only just before Vegeta even had the opportunity to engage Cobris was when one of Cobris' elites went on to grab onto Vegeta's arm by then responding, you'd be out of your mind if you think I'd stand around and watch you lay your filthy hands on Lord Cobris, saying, oh,
Nigga, you ain't got a choice.
little coward. The only cowardly act that I see coming from anyone on this planet, Cobris then quickly went on to respond, is the one that comes from you, Vegeta. And I never once said that your test was over. So for the time being, you will continue to be tested until your resolve has
Just
been proven.
through my
Cobris
nigga.
continues, and I couldn't think of a better way to push you into drawing this darkness out than by introducing you to one of my favorite pets on this planet.
Huh?
So you will either die as Beerus's jester or rise through the fire in overcoming what's in front of you, which in your case will be
What
a
the fuck is
very
that?
big problem,
Yeah, dinosaur, nigga.
mortal. Oh, I'm getting sick of seeing
That a
your
big ass
underlings
snake?
protect you from me, Destroyer. And if you're so tough and claim to be so much more powerful than even
snake
Lord
fish?
Beerus, then why don't you prove it? An angry Vegeta went on to quickly respond. Come and show me what you're really all about then, and maybe, just maybe,
Oh, hell
I'll
no.
give you exactly what you've been looking to get out of me. You silly little man, the elite Orel went on to then quickly chime in. You have much bigger things to worry about at the moment than looking to go head to head with Lord Cobris. Cobris, fool.
Nigga brought a kaiju,
And
bro.
in fact,
I don't want no
Cobris
goddamn
wants to
kaiju.
quickly respond. You might want to turn around and go and handle your business over that way, Saiyans, which as Vegeta
Kaijus? Hydra? What the fuck?
Question. Go and handle my business. My business is with you, so what the hell are you? What the? Then just what the heck is that? To which upon Vegeta now being shown turning around.
Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh card? Yu-Gi-Oh monster, bro? What the fuck?
Leviathan of a snake was when Cobris then went on to continue. I tell you what, Saiyan, I'll make you a wager. If you can somehow manage to find the power to make it out of this fight alive against my lovely pet Kador, then I'll go and give you exactly what you've been asking of me and fight you head on myself then, mortal.
Is this disrespectful? How strong is this creature?
Went on to then quickly respond. A three-headed Leviathan from a bygone era right in front of me. And just when I thought that things couldn't get any more annoying around here, they go and bring this monster out as a surprise for me. Underestimate no one, Saiyan, Cobris responds as Kador went on to then roar. For you are now on Kador's menu for him to feast on.
And it talks.
Go and feast upon this mortal's flesh, to which as Kador was just about to do was when Vegeta quickly went on to then respond. Like hell if you think I'll let myself end up as lizard food destroyer. So once I'm done taking care of your puppets, you're next. We'll see how far you'll be able to go, but until then, Cobris responds, you are without a chance of getting to me before Kador and my servants are able to get to you, Saiyan.
The disrespect.
Upon that very moment, as one of Kador's heads was attempting to bite down on Vegeta, was when Vegeta quickly then went on to respond, oh, this thing's a lot stronger with its bite force than I thought. And I must say, Angel Merilith went on to chime in, even though he sure does have an attitude about him, this Vegeta is quite the resilient warrior, my lord, but either way, unless he can channel a greater power to use in this battle, then I don't see him being very useful to us.
Ain't no way this three-headed beast, this OD.
Exactly why Beerus is undeserving of having such a mortal to serve under him when he can instead serve under me. If of course he isn't eaten by Kador in the process, but nevertheless, Merilith, I relish at the idea of corrupting one of Beerus's proteges and turning him against his own kind, but maybe I was
This
mistaken,
nigga assist Lord,
because
nigga,
it looks
the
as
hell?
though Kador here is about to deal with our mortal guest the only way that he knows how, and that's by consuming his victim whole, as we are about to see, to which as Kador was then shown lunging towards Vegeta, it was only just before Vegeta could even go as far as to react, where Kador from that point was then shown chomping down on Vegeta.
Oh, I don't know what my nigga about to do.
Would you go and look at that? And there it is, for the battle looks to be finally over. Well, that was rather fast, as Cobris went on to then respond.
He about to blow him up from the inside.
He had all of the answers
About to
upon
rearrange his
what he
guts.
didn't. So now come then, my faithful servants, for I will no longer keep you waiting, as I will go back onto Beerus's world and bring back another mortal for you all to devour. So come,
Bruh.
let us go back and grab another one of those warriors on Beerus's planet, beginning with the bigger of the two Saiyans that I went on to meet before coming across Vegeta. And if Beerus dares to even try to interject himself and stop me, Cobris continues, then that fool will be met with swift and severe consequences if he thinks he could stop me. But
These
then,
niggas
only
talking
moments after,
head,
as
bro.
the three-headed Kador was from that point then shown to act up, was when Angel was able to turn on back by responding, wait, hold on a moment there, Lord Cobris, are you able to feel that too? Behind us, there appears to be something wrong with Kador's body. And if I didn't know any better, it would appear as though it's coming from deep within his stomach after eating the Saiyan. And that glow that's coming from went on to then turn around by responding. Feel that sudden change of energy that's taking place around Kador as well? For this is not the same energy that the mortal was shown demonstrating against us just a few moments ago either. For this time it feels rather destructive. As the massive three-headed Kador was then shown to explode from within, was when Angel Merilith then went on to chime back in. Indeed, as I second this, but it looks like the Saiyan was truly able to somehow survive Kador's neurotoxins within his stomach and go as far as to tear him apart from the inside in what indeed appears to look like destructive energy, my lord. So it's exactly as I had assumed for it to be, Cobris responds, but a Saiyan wielding a similar power to a god of destruction. UnrealEntGaming went on to then quickly shout, "Oh, hold your positions and do not allow for this Saiyan to bypass us and to reach
y'all might die.
by any means necessary. Do not take your eyes off of him.
Yo, might die.
Would you look at that, Angel Merilith went on to respond. It looks like the Saiyans completely changed once again, only with the power of destruction. So Cobris responds. So then it's true. My assumptions on this mortal being the harbinger of a much greater power than the one he was shown using was correct. To which upon that very moment, as Ultra Ego Vegeta was from that point then starting to reemerge,
the bloodlust. The craze.
Really thought that I'd let myself be eaten by that monster without doing anything about it, then you are all gravely mistaken. What's wrong, Destroyer? You don't look very happy by the result of what just happened with your three-headed monster just now. Is that it? Or are you more surprised by the power that you see standing before you? Because one way or another, you're mine. Now, where were we?
Yeah, put them hands up.
Going back onto Beerus's planet.
No! My goat!
Rino being shown engaging against God of Destruction Beerus, as Rino then went on to respond, your voice has always been
this
the
nigga
loudest
Beerus
among
fails
our
me,
kind, Beerus, as it was always a pathetic attempt to mask your inadequacies as a failure. And if I was able to beat you before, then I sure as hell know that I can do it again, Rino continues. You stand there with the audacity of a clown playing king, Beerus, and your frail appearance is more than enough to show me how far you've fallen, with Beerus responding, it's a bold claim to suggest that I've decayed since your time as a destroyer, Rino, but bold claims often precede spectacular falls, which you're about to experience.
You niggas really about to fight, girl.
Just like you've experienced against me in the past before. And I'll take great pleasure in tearing down your arrogance piece by piece until there is nothing left but the echo of your defeat. So whenever you're ready, let's finish our story for good.
Finish your story, man.
As both Angel Pinota and Angel Whis were from there shown having to raise their staff was when the angels then went on to announce, and so now then, mighty gods of destruction, let the battle between you both officially begin. As within that very moment, as Universe 13's God of Destruction Rino was the first shown having to make his move and not wasting any more time, was when Rino then went on to shout, come and meet your maker, Beerus, as Goku went on to quickly chime in, whoa, I already knew that Lord Rino was fast and all, but it looks as though he was able to even become faster than he was before. Oh, how wild. To which, as Beerus was barely shown having to avoid one of Rino's strikes, was when Goku then went on to continue, and I'd be lying here if I said that I wasn't a little nervous for Lord Beerus in this fight either, so let's just hope that he could win. To which, as Rino was then shown catching one of Beerus's punches, was when Rino then went on to question, you didn't think that I'd forget about the way you'd fight now, did you, Beerus? Come now, it's time for us to go up for a little ride. To which the very Rino from there was shown having to lunge Beerus on above his head in proceeding to attempt to slam him back down. Shit. Went on to respond, hey Whis, what do you think Lord Beerus's chances are against Lord Rino if you had to call this down the middle between them? Well, although I would never go against Lord Beerus in any kind of way and always side with him through thick and thin, Whis went on to then respond, but
salute to Whis, man.
Through practice might render Lord Beerus less than prepared for Lord Rino's challenge, whose very will to power has remained fiercely consistent, Whis continues, and while Lord Beerus possesses a natural aptitude for destruction that is second to none, one must consider that potential unrealized is akin to a blade that grows unsharpened. As during the midst of battle with Destroyer Rino now being able to sense Beerus coming was when Rino then went on
this
to
not
respond,
good, bro. Beerus might get humbled, bro. This not good, man.
Credit for that, it almost makes me feel sad for you. You had all this time to grow and refine your power far beyond what any of us could dream to reach, but
facts.
This is just utterly embarrassing, Destroyer, as Rino went on to backhand Beerus across the face. You are nothing
starting to check that nigga, bro. All in his guts.
Wait, so are you saying that at one point Lord Beerus was far more powerful back then before these gods were erased than how he is right now? Unfortunately, Whis responds, that is correct, Goku. To see Beerus in his prime was to witness the very essence of destruction that was manifested in physical form, but without the adversary throughout the years and without the chase, the hunt, and the thrill of conquest, he has receded into the comfort of his domain, forsaking the very reason that forged him into becoming a very mighty god of destruction, Whis adds. I warned you a long time ago that this was what you had.
He pwned my nigga.
long time, Destroyer. So where's all of this so-called mighty power now, Beerus? Rino went on to question by grabbing onto Beerus's
palmed my
hand.
nigga, bro.
Every moment you spend under my heel is a moment where I want you to know that it's not just your power that I dominate over, but the very essence of what makes
that
you
nigga
who
came
you
to
are
your house
today,
and
Beerus.
oh my god, bro.
Now being shown slamming Beerus's face over and over down onto the ground was when Goku went on to chime back in. This is really bad, Whis. He's crushing Lord Beerus out there.
He
And it doesn't
palmed
look like
that
he's
nigga.
going to stop either. We aren't just going to stand around here and watch him do this to Lord Beerus now, are we, Whis? It's too much. With Whis responding, we must, Goku. This is between gods of destruction, not us. With Goku responding, but I don't understand why Lord Rino has to go and take it this far against him. I always knew that things were personal between them, but I certainly wasn't expecting for it to be like this, with Angel Pinota having to respond. I mean, honestly now, Whis, were you truly expecting for the outcome to be any more different than what we're seeing take place before us right now? Well, be that as it may, Whis went on to respond to his sister, and I still have faith in Lord Beerus that he will go and try to do his very best to win, even if it ends up breaking him in the process. And as impressive as Lord Rino appears, and especially after fighting Goku and now getting used to his body again, as long as Lord Beerus still has the will to fight, I wouldn't rule him out just yet. As by no means was Rino letting up and having to smash Beerus's face over and over.
Nigga
down
palming
onto the
him, bro.
ground,
He
as
muffing
Rino
him in the
went on to
ground,
question,
bro.
How does it feel, Beerus? If you only knew on how badly I had waited for this day to come, and this is the price that you'll have to pay. Do you still think that you're the stronger god of destruction between us now? I want you to say it. I want you to say that you quit, Destroyer. I am far stronger than you, and you know it. Now say it, Rino went on to then shout. Break the tie in our record and give me what has always been mine. Now say that you quit, or I'll continue to smash your head into the ground until I break every bone in your face. Now say it. I can do this all day, you pile of trash. Now say that you quit, because you aren't going to win. But then it was only just upon
Look at my nigga Beerus, bro. That's not a good look.
down to the ground was when Beerus went on to then power up and responding, okay, now I'm angry. And as long as there is life inside of this body, Beerus went on to shout, I will never see the day where I lose to you ever again, Destroyer. Never! Whoa, alright, Goku went on to then shout, that's the way, Lord Beerus. We knew that you had it within you to take this guy. As upon Beerus being shown striking Rino was when Rino then went on to respond, why you? Bring it on! And bring it, Beerus did.
This is not good, bro.
Being shown unrelentlessly attacking
sure you can.
Beerus then went on to respond, I may have enjoyed my free time as God a little too much, but that still doesn't mean that I forgot how to be a destroyer, Rino. And if our tied record is to be broken, then it'll sway in my favor once again. You bit off far more than you can possibly hope to chew, Destroyer. But even despite with all of this being shown happening, it looked
But nah, dead ass though. Real talk, bro. If Beerus kept training after these niggas got hold, bro. Oh my god. Don't make, bro. The first time they would have came to his planet, bro, it probably would have been up with them niggas, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Him and Cobris, it would have been up. He probably would, bro. He would have crashed out, bro. If he really look what he's training, did this nigga just take my nigga Vegeta? Whis, let's go. He got me, you know what I'm saying? He got me fucked up, bro. Whis, let's go, bro. Nah, call that. He thinks shit's sweet, bro. He thinks shit's still the same. Ain't shit the same? Oh my god, imagine if my boy trained, bro.
Going as far as to enjoy this, as Rino went on to then respond, oh, how the mighty have fallen, Destroyer.
He ate them licks.
What happened to the so-called mighty Beerus from the
He
7th
ate them licks.
universe?
Oh my god.
Your attacks, once filled with raw power and precision, now feel so lackluster and weak. Each punch you throw reminds me of our past battles, but with one crucial difference. Back then, you were a force to be reckoned with in battle, but now it feels as though I'm fighting against an amateur. You're washed up, Beerus, and deep down, you're starting to see it now for yourself as well. And here I was expecting some sort of a challenge, but instead, it seems like I'm getting a lesson in the dangers of becoming self-centered and neglectful. Your time as the stronger god of destruction between us is
go hit the lab, bro.
Go
hit the lab, bro.
Self-centered, huh? Well, I'll go and show you on just how self-centered I really am when I finally beat your face into the dirt for every single one of your disrespectful remarks towards me, you overgrown, oversized idiots. But it was only moments before Beerus was actually able to reach Rino, where Rino had now gone as far as to unleash one of his ferocious vice shouts as Goku went on to then chime back in. Oh man, that's loud! And he timed that vice shout of his perfectly as well, because he was banking on Beerus and taking the bait too. Oh, how long can Lord Rino keep this up for? Goku questions.
It's not good,
like
bro.
My head's about to explode. Well, it's one of Lord Rino's trademark counters in a fight, Whis responds, and it would seem as though Lord Beerus had already forgotten about it despite enduring such a counter in battle before. To which, upon Destroyer Rino now being shown making his move once again on
not
Beerus,
good, man.
clotheslining him was when Rino then went
look at my nigga face, bro.
Starting to see the difference between my god status and yours, Beerus. Do you remember our battles of old, the ones where we'd push each other to our limits? But this is a mere shadow of those glorious days, and it's all because you've allowed yourself to become weak and complacent as your ego kept growing while your power kept diminishing. And unless there is more to your power than what you just used against me, Rino continues, then it's time for me to go and finally put you in your place right where you belong. So you'd be lucky to remember
he about to charge this nigga
on time before I smash you, Destroyer. Time's up, Beerus, and if you feel like you still have what it takes to continue to fight a battle which even you know that you're losing, then by all means I welcome you to try and prove me wrong. Rino went on to then dash towards Beerus by responding.
This is not good, bro.
Beerus, as Goku went on to quickly respond, I don't like the way this looks, Whis. I didn't want to believe it, but to see Lord Rino go and push Beerus around like this is almost too good for it to be true. To which, fortunately enough, within that moment, as Beerus was shown having to leap up and avoiding Rino's strike, when Whis went on to then respond, well, I always figured that Lord Beerus would have something like this coming if he didn't follow up by keeping up with his training with the way he should.
I was steak trained, bro. Don't.
Hey, what just happened? Goku went on to question.
Is he about to go Ultra Instinct?
Suddenly decide that he wants to take a nap during the middle of a fight or something? Wait, is it me, Whis? Or does it look like he's trying to maybe concentrate by tapping into something? With Whis responding, well, that's because he is Goku. Wait, really? Well, I wonder on what he's trying to tap into then that will help him. Now, I'm not sure how exactly this is going to go, Whis responds. And since it has been a very long time since Lord Beerus was shown fully going all out in a fight, this is going to likely come down to a split moment in time between them, because whomever will be likely able to take control the fastest right now will likely be the one who will emerge victorious by the very end, which it was only right then and there now during that moment where the Beyond Dragon Ball Super story of the resurrection
like hell is, big bro. Like hell is, Alex. Low key. Man, this was a long episode. 27 minutes. That's not bad. And again, I gotta watch that. Like, these cliffhangers killing me, bro. I need to start watching 2 at a time. I need to stop. Catch up to me. But anywho. Let's see. That nigga. That nigga said.
As our story now continues, following the initial events of Vegeta being shown having to finally
talk about DT.
Ego form to Universe 14's God of Destruction.
Back to this man. Back to that homie. Hey, I'm glad to be wrong, bro. What?
question Cobris, as with Cobris now seemingly taken back by the idea of Vegeta
Back
having
to my
wield
goat.
such power, was when Cobris then went on to respond, "Your transformation holds the unmistakable signature of a destroyer's energy. So how was a mortal like yourself able to achieve such a feat, Cobris?"
'Cause I'm him.
You don't appear as though you'd want to take Beerus's place as Universe 7's destroyer after him, so how did you go and achieve this? For you stand there cloaked in the power of destruction, a power that I thought was reserved for deities only. Has Beerus grown so incompetent that he's starting to share our sacred energies with the likes of you, with Vegeta having to question, "What's wrong, Destroyer? You appear to be in a bit of disbelief, Lord Cobris, but yes, through Lord Beerus's guidance, I was able to discover and enter into the realm of the gods, and now finding myself wielding the power of a destroyer just like you. And now that I have drawn this power out against you, you will slowly begin to see the difference between what I was and what I currently am," Vegeta continues. "It's very simple, Destroyer. Training with Lord Beerus wasn't just a lesson, it was an awakening. The power of Ultra Ego is not merely about destruction, but it's about enhancing it with a Saiyan's pride. For I am not the warrior that I was a few moments ago, for I am something far greater." And so what exactly was it that you said before engaging against your monster just now, Vegeta went on to then further question? Something along the lines that you yourself would fight me if I found a way to survive, didn't you? Well, I don't see your three-headed monster around
that nigga
anymore,
guts
do you?
there,
Which only now
there,
means that it's
there,
time for
there,
you and
on that
I
mountain
to
back there
finally
too.
engage, God of Destruction. And for your sake, I hope you're ready, because once we engage, you will start to see for yourself little by little on why you've made the ultimate mistake in snuffing me away from my universe. Tell me, is this true? Cobris went on to then further question. Was the Saiyan truly able to bridge the power of a God of Destruction and converging it with his own Saiyan nature? With Angel Merlith responding, "From what I can tell, it doesn't appear like Vegeta is lying about being able to wield the power of a destroyer, my lord. So then it's true. A part of the power that I was able to sense coming deep within him was in fact a reflection of this very form that stands before us. No matter then," Cobris went on to continue, "for I vow not just to break you, Vegeta, but to grind you down until you remember your place. I will expose the limits of your borrowed power, and in doing so, reveal the supremacy."
That's how I know
of my
niggas be
own
hating, bro.
against
Borrowed. That's how when niggas say borrowed, niggas be hating like a motherfucker when niggas say that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Borrowed power. My nigga trained for that.
A bullshit?
You know what I'm saying?
A bullshit?
Bullshit. You know what I'm saying? My nigga trained for that power, bro.
As I grind you beneath the weight of Lord Beerus's failure, and to stand before me and claim mastery over the power of destruction will be something that you will suffer extremely for.
Nah. He didn't say he mastered that shit.
Dismantle your arrogance, shatter this ultra ego of yours, and leave you quivering in the wake of my unmatched powers, Saiyan. Mark my words, you have no idea what you're up against here, Saiyan. Those are some very bold choice of words there, Destroyer, but I welcome your threats with open arms, as I want to see on just how powerful you truly are. As I doubt that you'll be any different than what I expect for you to be in battle anyways, Destroyer. So, are we going to do this or not? Vegeta went on to crack his knuckles by slowly approaching. Because aside from your tribe of weak little garden reptiles, I want to see what the big bad himself and the leader of this universe is truly all about. So shall we then? As Cobris further went on to point out by then shouting, "Do not presume that you've reached the truest level of a destroyer through this so-called ultra ego form of yours, Saiyan, for you remain blind to the true forces at play here, especially since this here is my
he still got work on it, man.
not yours. Now go, my faithful warriors, go and grind that mortal into the ground until there is nothing left that remains of his corpse, my minions. Immobilize this Saiyan and bring him to me, to which, as Cobris' minions were now shown doing so, it would only now appear as though Vegeta had other ideas in mind, as Vegeta went on to then respond, as expected, you send your underlings to go and engage with me instead of finding the courage to go and do it yourself. Well, that's fine by me, because they'll all have to learn the hard way then.
They about to die.
I want you to know that you sent your men out here to die, Destroyer. Now watch. To which seconds
oh
later,
shit.
now shown attacking and converging in the middle, with Vegeta all of a sudden being shown vanishing. That was when Angel Merlith went on to respond, and it's quite fascinating, Lord Cobris. Vegeta's adaptation to his Ultra Ego form has not only enhanced his power, but his speed has increased tenfold as well. And from what it looks like, he appears to be luring your forces into a snare with you as the intended primary target, my lord. And those orbs that hover in the center of it all, Cobris went on to then respond, those are orbs of destruction. So the Saiyan knows how to weaponize Hakai, does he?
Hakai.
A feat that doesn't come easy to those with similar power, but yet the Saiyan reveals that he knows how to use it too. As before you know it, as soon as Vegeta had gone as far as to reappear with Cobris' minions being
not the snap. I saw that. W pole, W art, W aura. Yeah.
Foot soldiers when I can fight against the ringleader himself. And as
Nah,
a
facts.
parting gift, for I want to ensure you that none of your warriors will be walking away with their lives intact after engaging against me. Because why have any of them continue to try and get in my way of fighting you when I can just destroy them? Why even try and play by the rules when you and your gang of lizards continue to go and break them? In which, in a vicious act, as soon as Vegeta was from that point snapping his fingers and completely having to destroy all of Cobris' minions, was when Angel Merlith then went on to chime in. Very interesting, and if I may offer a word of caution for you, Lord Cobris, as Vegeta's command over his destructive power appears to indeed be absolute, as if you truly intend to engage, then consider the approach of attrition. Save your lethal intent for another day, so this way you can set the stage for your secret technique to be used against him, all at the opportune moment in seeing if
secret technique.
Work. Underestimating Vegeta's command over his destructive power would be a grave error, even though you are much stronger, my lord. As Cobris then went on to respond, this mortal would be out of his mind if he truly believes that his mastery
bro, what secret technique nigga got, bro?
Greater than mine. But now I
secret
see as to
technique.
what you mean. Then I will wait until the time is right to use it. And so now go, Orel. Punish that mortal and bring him down to his knees for what he continues to do. To which, as the
set that nigga up, bro.
Doing so, it was only at the same time while Vegeta was also making his way towards Orel where Vegeta then went on to respond. And then there was one. Getting in my way of fighting off your god of destruction earlier, along with laying your hands on me, was a mistake.
It really was.
A mistake that I can assure you that you will not live long enough to regret. To which, in stunning fashion, once again, from that point was then shown having to punch a hole right through Orel's body, was when Vegeta then went on to continue. And before you go and join your group of blood-sucking lizards in the grave, I thought I'd go and make this one a bit more personal, since you were the one who were mainly getting in my way earlier. I seriously don't know on why you decided that sending these bums to try and stop me was
a
going
hole
to
in
work,
his shit.
but with this one now out of my hair and soon to join the others who came before him, this just now leaves us with just you and me. Isn't that right, God of Destruction? As it looks like I've passed your stupid little test with flying colors after all, am I right? Now here you go, Vegeta went on to shout by throwing Orel's body towards Cobris. I believe this one here belongs to you, so now go and take him back to where he belongs, God of Destruction. Now quit wasting my time. To which, upon Cobris now being shown having to tap Orel in the spine as his body was sent flying towards him, by no means was Universe 14's God of Destruction willing to put up with any of this, as Cobris then went on to respond, how utterly disappointing of you mortals to fail in attempting to go and stop one man from breaching the line and reaching me. Leave it up to me to go and show you worms on how it's truly done. sun then from beyond the grave. You are all pathetic. Let
Damn.
those who are able to see the scope of the battle that is being waged on this planet witness your eradication. For I will go and handle this myself as I usually do. Now get out of my face and don't ever return. Hakai, now die. And all that Destroyer's just as ruthless by erasing one of his own on the spot like that as I thought, Vegeta went on to then say to himself.
Yeah, they don't care.
No more. I'm done playing your stupid games in this universe. You wouldn't be the first god that I've battled, but I'll make sure that you're the last, Destroyer. You wanted to gauge my power, right? Well, come and gauge it then, Destroyer.
Put some hands up.
Vegeta now being shown having to engage with Cobris. It was only just as quickly as Cobris was shown having to defend himself and putting his arm up to block Vegeta's punch, where Cobris then went on to respond. Impressive, Saiyan. Your display of using the power of a destroyer is quite commendable, but you and I both know that you won't beat me, and so why don't you just accept your place in this universe, mortal? I can show you the boundless abyss of power that you seek if you only submit yourself to Universe 14, Vegeta.
This nigga really want Vegeta
to resist when you know that in your heart this is where your calling is and not Universe 7. For the power that you've embraced is but the first step down a long path that I've walked down for eons, Vegeta. And so now yield to my authority and I will teach you the ways of absolute annihilation itself.
Destruction.
To resist, however, and I will ensure that I break you in ways which not even your darkest nightmares can imagine. You honestly expect for me to abandon my own universe and sell myself along with my allegiance short in exchange for more power? I'd rather be destroyed in battle than ever bend my knee to the likes of you, for your offer holds no value to me, Destroyer. To abandon who I am and where I come from is to surrender my very identity, Vegeta continues, which I will never allow to happen. So you might be a force to be reckoned with in this universe, but just know that I'm not afraid of you. With Cobris then responding, then your fate has been sealed, Vegeta. A fate where you will inevitably come to the harsh realization once you start to see with your very own eyes that challenging my status as a god of destruction will only lead you down one path. And that is the path to your own self-destruction, Saiyan. You want a demonstration? Then so be it. To which upon Cobris now being shown having to sideswipe Vegeta's leg was when Cobris then went on to continue. I'll go and make you see, Vegeta. I'll force you to open your eyes and make you see the difference in understanding how weak your power truly is against mine.
Hey, he just got this bitch, bro.
You should have accepted my
it's like
offer when it was presented,
a couple of days after Granola,
for
so
your pride will not save you against me. Now give in to the hatred that I sense brewing within your spirit, Vegeta. For I could offer you so much more if you swallow your pride and accept this universe as your new home with I as your new god. In which within that very moment, as Cobris from that point was then shown tail whipping Vegeta before starting
not using tail whip,
was when Cobris then went on to continue. And if you continue to resist, then I'll just continue to crush your bones beneath the weight of my mighty power until you finally come to your senses. But until then, show me what Beerus was able to teach you. And if you truly value your god of destruction the way you say that you do, then show me the power that he was able to help you achieve, Vegeta. Why would I deceive you, Saiyan? Do I look like Beerus to you because you're doing the exact same thing that he would do by resisting the inevitable? But then, it was just within the nick of time as Vegeta had now found himself quickly moving out of the way and avoiding Cobris' stomp, where Vegeta then went on to respond, then you'll have to destroy the very essence of who I am because I offered myself up once before in exchange to surpass Kakarot, and I will never make that same mistake ever again. I would rather fall in battle with my convictions intact than serve as a puppet in your vendetta against Lord Beerus. And I'd sooner embrace the end than ever be shown shackled by your side, Lord Cobris. My power is my own, forged through the fires of my own will. As even then within that very moment, despite with Vegeta being shown firing energy blasts back
that never works though.
Ground, was when from out of nowhere, that was when Universe 14's God of Destruction Cobris was quickly shown having to dash on up, as Cobris went on to then respond, you still don't get it, do you, Vegeta? There is no escape from here on, no matter how hard you decide to try and fight me. Just look at how feeble these so-called energy attacks are. Is this what Beerus has been teaching you? For you have only just begun to taste the surface of what true destroyer power feels like, Vegeta. As there is a monster that I am able to sense deep within you, just clawing to break free, Cobris continues. Surrender to it, Saiyan. Surrender to it and let this Ultra Ego be its vessel, as then and only then shall I see the true extent of your destructive capabilities. And while your potential remains shackled by your very own restraints, you will never find the power needed to best me, Cobris proceeded by kicking Vegeta on down by responding. Wash away the sins that you carry on behalf of your destroyer and let my words flow through your veins like venom. And I vow to uphold Universe 14's honor by ensuring that we are never erased ever again. And you, Vegeta, will be one of my many tickets in making sure that we remain, Cobris continues. Even if it means that I must tear you apart in order for me to rebuild you into my image, then so be it. Little do you know on what truly lies in store for you, my dear old puppet, Cobris went on to then utter. But in order for you to fall in line, I first must break you before reprogramming you. As Beerus will not have the last laugh, especially once he sees what I've done to his very own residence. Why continue to hide the monster that lives within your soul when you could embrace its very nature and become what you've always wanted to be, mortal? Open your eyes or die. To which upon Cobris was then shown firing a gigantic blast down below. That was when Cobris then went on to continue. I tried warning you that this was going to happen, and here you boast yourself as being an equal to a god. You better go and think of something fast, mortal. To which upon, as Vegeta was then shown doing, as with
got a barrier.
Time, as soon as Vegeta from that point
the barrier will work.
And completely having to deflect Cobris's blast was when Vegeta then went on to utter, "You're going to have to try a lot better than that if you expect to blast me into an Oblivion Destroyer, for I won't stand to be blown to pieces in a foreign universe." And what's this? Cobris went on to then question. A barrier forged through destructive energy? So, it looks like there is more to his ability to utilize a destroyer's power after all. And if these are the kinds of tricks that this mortal is going to play, then my warm-up with him is hereby over. Yes, this creature will become Universe 14's greatest assets by the time this day is through. And here I expected for a god of destruction.
He really trying to turn this nigga Vegeta, bro. He really trying to do that shit, bro. This nigga Sith Lord, bro. Darth Cobris on me. He trying to get him a new apprentice. It's crazy.
Or maybe I'm simply not as weak as you assumed I'd be, Vegeta went on to then respond. Your power is a bit underwhelming, Lord Cobris, cause I'm just warming up and you're already struggling to keep up with my Saiyan strength. But deep down, I know that there's much more to you than what you're showing me here, and so unless you want to quit the act now, then either show me what you can really do or send me home, Vegeta continues. Either way, I'm not going to stop until one of us is the last fighter standing, and I don't plan on going down so easily, especially not now. With
that's what he want though, bro.
Well done, Vegeta. For
he want that.
Your efforts thus far are
it's getting
very
hot,
commendable, but I want you to understand that this is but a small fraction of my true power. I've barely begun to tap into my strength, but maybe now you've shown me that I have a good enough reason to go and actually try for once. But if you think that you'll be able to keep this act up for much longer, Cobris continues, then you are a fool. For this battle, you see, was over before it even began, and you're blissfully unaware of the results. You're putting up a good fight, Vegeta. However, don't get carried away just yet, for we aren't done. I see great potential within you that I am just dying to awaken, but in time, you will soon understand and come to find out on exactly why I am the way I am, along with why I am so very feared by many, mortal. Or maybe you won't if I decide to snuff your life away before it's done. But either way, Beerus is extremely undeserving of having a mortal like you represent him when you can instead come and represent me. You may not see it, but
he really trying to get that man, bro.
It's Vegeta, which was why I went and brought you here to begin with. As Vegeta then went on to respond, talking in riddles isn't going to throw me off my game, nor will it win you the day. So I don't know what the heck it is that you're babbling about, but I'm ready for more, Destroyer. So what's it going to be? Are you going to come down here to me, or do you want me to fly up there and come to you? Because it doesn't matter to me either way, for by the end
he
of
cracking
this
his knuckles
day,
and shit.
I'll go and show you
no.
on exactly why I remain as Beerus's best student. So are you ready for more? Cause I sure am. As Cobris went on to then crack his knuckles by then responding, let's go and save that for a surprise, for my focus isn't about who will strike first, but more of who will be standing last. And since we've agreed to skip forward and move away from these little warm-ups of ours, it's time that I start to show you on just how dangerous I can truly be, and why I am among a very few line of gods of destruction that is one of the most feared. As it was only right then and there now during that moment where the Beyond Dragon Ball Super story of the
two crazy ass cliffhangers, bro.
Saga Manga Chapter 14 special then comes to a close. Now this is it, with Universe 14's God of Destruction now making the claim that yes, there appear to be levels to destruction that Cobris and other destroyers know about that Vegeta doesn't, which interestingly enough,
of course, Vegeta just got that shit. He literally just got the destruction energy, bro. Ultra ego. You know what I'm saying? He not using even in the Granola arc. He didn't use it to his full potential. You know what I mean? He couldn't fully commit. You know what I mean? That's why he couldn't get a Kai out. Yeah. But wait till he does though. Wait till bro said, you know what? Wait till he pull up a topo. Fuck justice. I want destruction. You know what I'm saying? That's when shit about to get wicked. That's when niggas gotta really put their hands up against Vegeta, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause ain't shit sweet no more, bro. It's Vegeta, bro. Prince of Destruction. Legit. legit. 2 W fucking cliffhangers, man. But this nigga Cobris really trying to convert our boy to his side, bro. That's crazy. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Vegeta is him. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But like, bro not switching up. Anything, bro might use you to get stronger, low key. If anything, you know what I mean. But other than that, Beerus, he might tap into Ultra Instinct, maybe not, cause he getting ragdoll right now by this nigga Rino. Damn, he was stronger in the past than what he is now, bro. Oh my god, imagine a prime Beerus. Oh my god, but I could see it, bro. We said he didn't have, you know, that rivalry, bro. You know what I'm saying? The thrill, the hunt, the chase. You know what I mean? Cause the current God Destructions, they ain't about shit. They ain't on shit for real. Y'all saw how he was in Turn to Power, bro. Them niggas ain't on shit for real. Come on, bro. I mean, look at Champa. Champa is the worst case scenario. Champa and Syndra, worst case scenario, bro. Worst case scenario. Look at them niggas, bro. God Destructions, man. On me. But anyway, thank you for watching. You guys are doing reaction, man. Do the like, comment down below, and subscribe. Roll to 3K, so y'all right. You know what I'm saying? Follow on Patreon, Twitch, and the game channels. Click in the description down below. You feel me? And of course, subscribe to Alex, man. 2 million. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead out so we can kind of dry. I've been recording videos for a minute. So yeah, and this ring light is fucking killing me. It really is. I hate ring lights. I need to see they got a ring light that don't give you like a migraine or some shit. Dead ass. I gotta see about that shit. Excuse me. Anyway, love y'all. See y'all in the next one.